And boom, we are back. Welcome in, everybody. We'll give everybody a few minutes to come on a little bit early because I'm excited to get rolling. Woohoo! I turned a couple for Carrie during the middle of the week, and I thought, oh, yeah, this is fun. Can't wait to start turning on Friday. So we're going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights. Hopefully no interruptions. Got no podcast on Saturday, so I'll be the whole day for turning, plus we'll go live at night. So I hope to get a lot of pens done this weekend. Let's see. Joe says no need for a fire in the fireplace tonight, which is good because we are getting low. Are you getting low on firewood or getting low on cold air out there? Plus, the hubby is tired of wheeling my avocado tree and strawberry plant inside every night. That's the deal there. Hello, Joe. Low on firewood. Uh-oh. Got to go get some more. You know, I watch those firewood processors on YouTube, and it's the most interesting thing, the way they produce firewood. And literally, some put it in those containers. Hey, Will. They put it in those containers, and then they wheel it to the house, and then there are other people that just deliver a dump truck load, and then you get to stack it yourself. Pretty crazy. So, how's everybody doing? I have missed you guys, the whole bit. I'm telling you, we have been gone too long. Business trips and vacation, and then I had to work all week. I mean, perish the thought, right? Yeah, I didn't work Monday because that was a holiday. And thank you, Joe. And I worked my brains out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. In fact, I just got off an hour ago. We had a end of the day meeting kind of thing because it was a short week. But man alive. But we're having some fun, and that's what's good. That is what's good. And I turned Carrie a couple of pens on Wednesday so she could show them on her live. So it feels good to be back in the shop. That is for sure. Now, Tim getting a lathe upgrade. Oh, getting a Bauer. Nice, Lawrence. I love it. Hello, Stacy Hardy. How you doing? We're happy that you're here. We're sad that you can't stay long, but we're glad you said hello. Look at all that positivity in that one little statement. Lawrence, glad you're getting a lathe. You'll have a blast with it. You know how addicting this stuff is. I haven't fired up my scroll site yet. Doesn't have time, but it may be coming soon. Who knows? If I have a great weekend turning pens, I hope to get about 60 to 65 pens done this weekend. Maybe more because I don't have a podcast. But here's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking I might do a mental health moment whip and chat. So I'll just get some of those Diamond Dazzles out, and maybe I'll do one while I'm whipping and chatting, covering mental health topics and then other stuff too. I mean, I'm sure we'll run out of mental health topics pretty quickly, but that'll be fun. Hopefully get that going this week. Shouldn't take long. It's a little 30-minute podcast. Little Timmy everybody watching Timmy do a Diamond Art Club dazzle. Let's see. So we're getting rolling here. Jess Russ is on the block tonight. So she's got 5 pens that we're going to do for her. And we're starting to dig into this stuff. So tomorrow morning, I'll get up, do some franchise players. Got a lot of catching up to do there. I know, let's see. Yep. Oh, yeah, got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Oh, Stacy's in there. Stacy's going to get turned this weekend because she's only 4 deep. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. Very exciting. Yeah, Joe, seems like fun, right? Just get on there and I'll take like a lunchtime break and just turn on the camera in my office and plunk away at a Diamond Art Dazzle. I got to finish up my Dias de Muertos. Hey, Caden, how you doing? I got to finish up that one I started on the cruise. Carrie did the bun, but now I got to do the 6th one. And that way we're done with that one. Let's see. This one is going to be the wood. That's gemstones there. Green diamonds, red, green, dark blue with wood. Okay. Artist choice needs an I Dream of Jeannie 1 or 2.0 or vases in her collection wants to add. And then Carrie recommends number 2 to be vases, number 3 to be I Dream of Jeannie 2.0. That is good because we haven't done an I Dream of Jeannie 2.0 in a little while. And this has got some gorgeous wood on the end. Can't wait to see what that brings out. Now, Jess does want a 0.56. And this is really a good point for everybody who is buying out there buying blanks. When you're buying blanks, if you have a 0.46 or a 0.50, no sweat at all with those type of blanks. But this is a 0.74 blank. That's a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch, and she wants a 0.56, which takes us right about down to there. That'll give us a nice elephant's foot at the bottom of this one. Now, if you pick one of her thicker blanks, this will be a fun one to turn. This has actually got Fordite in it. This blank starts out at 0.87. So getting a 0.56 out of that comes down to about there. Going to get a really nice little round baseball bat on there. So that'll be cool. Or a pointy, I'm not sure which one is pointy, rounded pointy kind of thing, but either one would be good compared to the size of the blank. So when you're out there buying blanks and you have a thick finger grip, you either have to settle for a smaller finger grip to make it look nice or buy a bigger blank like these. That's cool. So here we go. Let's get rolling here. Let me put my thing back where it goes. Are we too close? Is that good there? I don't know if this moved while I was gone. I'm going to adjust it just a little hair here. That's not bad. Okay, here we go. I got the TV on so I can see if somebody types something in. Hopefully I catch it. Okay, we'll get this sucker going about 3,300 RPM. And then we will turn the blower on. We'll get out the big one here. I can't tell you how good this feels. I don't want to take too much off, just taking enough just to make it round. Almost there round. Yes, Joe, always good to be home. And like I tell everybody, it's 38 here in Oklahoma, but to me it feels like 71 because I don't go out of the house. Not quite round yet, but we're getting there. And see, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'll turn this off. And we're just about there, but we have this whole side here that's not quite round. Okay, we're getting close there. All right, we're just about there. We're far enough now. Hello, Carrie Lynn Leonard. Good to see you tonight. So we got just a tiny bit of flat on this side, but I think we can work that out as we're turning. All right. Get this up about 1,700 here. All right, this is going to be, I got to go check what I'm doing here. Yeah, baseball bat. Okay, she's all baseball bat. Good. Okay, so we're getting all nice and round around there. Still a little flat on this side here. It's a very interesting blank. Little flat there too. Let's see how far we're getting down. Yeah, we're down about a 0.6. My ragdoll cat is on my lap. I'm blaming her, and this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Why is that flashing? You see that flashing? Maybe that's just my TV going. Maybe time for a new one up here in the shop. Got a little flat spot on that sucker right there. It's going to have to be just a little thinner pen than she's used to just to make it round. Or I send it out and it looks like a roll stop. And I don't want Miss DPP to think I'm copying her. No way. How'd you guys like it having, oh, I forgot her name. Miss Diamond Pen Pal. Yeah, I think my TV's going. It's flashing at me. Weird. I guess it's seen the end. What's up, Kevin? Sunday. Renee, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Good. We had so many shoppers. Tell them you can cashier that day. Kevin is not cashiering. Cool. Got this weekend? Yep. Nice. That'll be fun. Kevin says hello, Joe and everybody else. Yeah, it was fun having Renee on there.
Coworkers went, who's the special guest? Also, see that tattoo lady? I was like, yep.
She's a lady with tattoos, but she's not a tattoo lady.
Coworker said, like, what's a blank? I was like, oh no, that's above my paper.
You know what a blank is.
Yeah.
This right here's a blank.
It's kind of hard to explain to a 65-year-old.
It is. It is. Yeah, you're right. Kevin says hello, Lawrence. Yeah, I think Lawrence has power. No big tornadoes rolling through there or hurricanes now. Now let's see how we're doing on this end for a measurement. So we got this one down there to about a 0.55. That's not bad, not bad. 0.60 still down here. That's okay, Caden. Lurking is all right. Especially if you're diamond painting. I mean, this is sort of a whip and chat, right? I'm working, chatting. All right, that's looking pretty good there. Still got a tiny little flat spot right there, but I think I'm going to sand that out. Okay, now we got to figure out how we're going to do a I Dream of Jeannie 2.0. Sunshine today, planets getting in line tomorrow night. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I love to do some planet shopping at night, Lawrence. It's always fun. Yeah, there's the center. We're going to do an I Dream of Jeannie on this one. We're going to come all the way up here to about 5/8 away. Excuse me, 7/8 away. We'll do the same thing down there. Actually, I think I want a little more room to carve. So let's go down to a full inch. It's a 5.5 inch blank, so we got a little bit of room. Or 5.25 inch blank. Okay. Let's go here. We'll start the bottom of the vase. All right, here we go. This is going to be good. Excellent, Carrie Lynn. Excellent. You know, if you change one of those letters in your last name, you could be Carrie Lynn Leopard. And you could be the only true leopard with an actual name. I just made that up. Everybody start laughing now. And I just noticed that. Oh, see, Joe, great minds think alike. And I think Carrie's up for the idea. Just saying. Joe, you're right. Okay, maybe I'm a little slower than you because I just now thought. Now, as we start doing this this neck here, I got to figure out where I'm going to put those rings. So we'll put one there, and one there. I don't think we'll get another one because we're going to scoop up underneath that top lip. So now I can guide myself. Thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Joe. It is a beautiful blank, and my job is to not screw it up. And it's got some really nice wood and some really nice resin. Ooh, that's going to look pretty cool. Got to reduce the size of these rings. They're awful big. Now, let me reduce the size of these just a little bit with this one here. Nice and gentle. Do a little shaping here. Nice black and white pen. You lost it. Oh. What happened to the black and white pen? You like lose it in a couch or something? Or did you lose it betting on a football game? I got to take a little bit of girth right off of there. Make it look nice and sexy. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm really pleased how this is coming out right there. And I got to shape this a little bit. Make more of a step right here. Step right into that flute there. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Happy New Year. We haven't seen you yet this year. Hope all is going well with you. Every time I see Chuck Pinson's name, Catherine, I think of you. I'll see it on somebody's video and I go, oh, Catherine likes Chuck Pinson. Oh, Catherine likes Chuck Pinson. So you are not far from my brain. That looks good there. Shape this one just a little bit here. Oh, that's what was. I wonder what was so hard, but that little knot right there is really hard. All right, this is going to look really cool. All right. Turn the blower off. I started Country Roads, Take Me Home. Well, you know what's funny about that, Catherine, is Take Me Home, Country Roads is a song by John Denver about West Virginia. And I happened to grow up in West Virginia as a teenager. So John Denver's song was not only in our minds, but it was on our license plate. The license plate for West Virginia says Almost Heaven, West Virginia. It's almost heaven. Ohio's actually heaven, but it's almost heaven. Hello, Denise. Been here, just been on the phone. Yeah, I get it. Now we're going to give this a rough sanding to get it into shape here. Boy, Catherine, you're whipping them out this year. Pretty good. How long were you working on Share the Outdoors? Yeah, I know you love that Chuck Pinson. He's pretty good. I sure hope Chuck is a guy because I just called him he. But I knew a girl in high school named Chuck because her parents named her Charlie. And she was a bit of a tomboy. And she went by Chuck. I thought was very cute. Family. I think she's saying, hello, leopard family. Is that Carrie creeping into the garage? Nope, must not be her. Thought I heard feet. The feet of the bear. I'm glad. Oh, you got a lot too, Caden? Nice. Bit more than 1 year. Nice job, Catherine. I know those Chuck Pinsons are big too. I'm very disappointed, though. The Landman Season 2 has come to an end, and now we have to wait for Season 3. I got to stop watching those good shows when they're running. I got to wait till they're all over so I can binge them, because I really don't want to wait. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, about time I'm back, huh? Guess what shirt I have on? I had Carrie wash it again so I could wear it. Oh, you had a bridge and a gazebo, and you don't like gazebos. Uh-oh. Well, J. Rob, welcome in. We're glad you're back. We'll be seeing J. Rob in just a couple months. Be here before you know it. You know that? And we'll be on a road trip to somewhere. I think I'm going to spend most of my time in that antique shop there, catty corner to the Souter Village. All right, that's feeling pretty good there. How's it looking? Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Oh, very nice. All right, let's get out the old paper here. Nice, Lawrence, nice. Well, J. Rob, we're glad you dropped in. Hope you have fun on your live and you have 1 billion people visiting. You know, it's funny is, and I don't think we still are, but we didn't start out to be a creator. You know, that's someone who sets out to actually make a YouTube channel and create content for that YouTube channel. But as much as we turn, we're sort of creating that content, even though that's not our intent. We're just here to turn pens and have fun. Thought people would like to watch that. And now in the last 365 days, we have 22,000 watch hours. Now that's nothing compared to Kara and Shay and Katie and Lindsay and who's the new sassy craft girl Carrie watches, that kind of stuff. And they have, you know, a lot more than that even in 30 days. But it's fun. So I guess we're really just a maker, but we're creating this content, which is not really hard to do. We just turn it on and away we go. Oh, yes, the Africa one will wait, or Appalachian Trail one. Oh, you know, I have been on the Appalachian Trail. I have hiked a couple parts of it. That'll be nice, Lawrence. I got a couple of pieces of antler, too, that I got to make into a pen. I just need more minutes in the day. I got to quit my day job, I'm telling you. But it's a lot of fun, too. Didn't tell Carrie this yet, but we had a couple of guys on the trade show we were in New York City. It's called National Retail Foundation or Federation. It's the biggest retail show in the U.S., North America, I'm sure. I don't know if it's the biggest in the world, but everybody's there from all around the world anyway. So it must be something. And there was a couple of people stopped by from Disney Worldwide Services. They were the people that make all the stuff they sell and all, or they just warehouse and distribute all the stuff they sell in the stores. Maybe I can get a free Disney cruise out of them. Now there's still a tiny flat spot on this end here. I'm going to leave it because if I take it down anymore, it's not going to be much of a bump on the end. Oh, Catherine, you got a killer pen. You got a killer pen, sister. And everybody's glad you're back, too. They always miss you. Where's Catherine at? Where's Catherine? So we're glad you're here. Okay. Yeah, Joe, this one's standing up very nicely. What's up, Kevin?
I watch got my Commanders jersey on.
Kevin are they playing tonight?
They play Sunday.
Oh, they play Sunday? Okay.
The team I won the Super Bowl.
Who they playing?
The Eagles.
Oh, I'll take either one, but Commanders would be fun.
Played by about 30 years.
It has a bullet in it. Oh, a painting pen that has a bullet. Yeah, that's cool. A real bullet. Yeah, you can put a real bullet in a pen. Well, you got to strike the end of it to get it. You can have gunpowder in it too. Wouldn't hurt anything. It wouldn't. We can't go off. Yeah, I see a lot of guys put shells and casings and bullets and stuff in the epoxy river tables and stuff. Yes, Catherine. Catherine's got orange pens, pens that fit her hand perfectly. She's jamming. J-Rob, do you know Catherine? Has she been over to your channel? She's our special friend from Cartagena, Colombia. Ooh, that's feeling good. Feeling good. Yeah, Lawrence, I do make some regular pens, but mostly diamond painting pens. Man, I can smell that wet wood. I don't think this is stabilized wood. Usually stabilized wood doesn't smell like that. Well, Catherine, meet J-Rob. J-Rob, meet Catherine.
J-Rob.
This is Jay Russ or Jess Russ. Let's see. What am I looking for next? Oh, I got to clean this off. Where's my paper towels? And I need to get all the dust off.
Hey, everyone.
There's the bear.
Bear's here. Now, what?
Or queen leopard or whatever
I heard
she
you
is
say
today.
something about what I have planned. What do I have planned that I don't know I have planned?
I didn't say anything about you have planned.
Oh.
Okay, now that we got all that cleaned off, all the dust, now we have to dry it off.
Okay.
Because what do we do with the wood?
Oh, no.
Let me turn it up a little bit. We now have to dry the wood. Ah, very nice. Catherine's a lovely lady. She lives down in Cartagena, Colombia. She's actually Swiss, but very much loves Colombia. She has an apartment with a killer view and up there with her cats, diamond painting all year long. She's also quite the computer heavy. All right, that's all nice and dry now. We'll slow it down.
I'm just
We'll get out our,
Lean
what's
back.
this stuff called again?
trying to catch up on everything here.
Bumblewood. Bumblewood wood butter.
I have one Chuck Pinson, and it's from Amazon, and it's small. It's just a red covered bridge. That's about my history with Chuck
Ye-
Pinsons.
Yep. Catherine's got a bunch.
Catherine's got the big ones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have those. I got the little itty bitty ones.
And now we turn it up on high and we heat up the wood so it will absorb the wax and the oils.
Can you read this here for a minute?
All right, now we get to buff the actual middle. So we'll turn that down a little bit. We'll get some of our polish here. And anywhere there's resin, we definitely want to polish it up. And of course, we'll make it even better when we buff it later. All right, let's see how she looks. Oh, yeah, that's looking nice. Look at that. Whoo. Oh, look at the chatoyance in this black wood here. Even on here. Oh, my goodness, look at this. It's like a rain of chatoyance. I think it's time for the leopard scope. What do you think? That is cool. Yeah, we're going to break out the leopard scope on this one. Let's see. Settings, camera, digital microscope. Here we go. So this is the black end of this. I love that knot. Look at all the squiggly chatoyance in there. That is beautiful. Then we come here to the I Dream a Genie bottle, and it actually looks like a bottle because it's blue. And there's the bottom of the bottle. Look at that. Woo! You can see the grain. The grain is going up and down on your screen, but the chatoyance, which is the stress in the wood that makes the cells reflect the light differently, is going left to right. Look at that. Oh, man, that is scrumptious. That is too cool. I love that stuff in wood. Very nice. That's a good start. Okay. Let's see. Where are we going next? Let's go to, where'd it go? Here it is. This one here, because this one has, yeah, that one is too cool, huh, Joe? If I won the lottery, mainly it would be so I could waste money. I'd get on these Facebook groups with all this wood these guys sell from Indonesia and Malaysia and stuff. And I would just buy wood all day long. And I just stack it up. Then I'd hire a guy to build me something. Okay. Here we go. We're going to get high speed here. And we're going to make it round. Yeah, Carrie, looks way cool. Other camera. There we go. Good job, Carrie. No, that's not the right. Oh, yeah, you get it. I guess she cycled through all the cameras. That is true, Lawrence. They look like they are on fire, sitting still. Okay, we're back here again. Sorry about that. We haven't done much yet. We're just making it round. The Fordite blanks are very fragile, so you got to treat them very nicely. But man, they are gorgeous when they're done. You know what I need to do, Joe? I need to take some of my Fordite and put it in that big bottle stopper palm placer mold I got. That might be wild. Right, Joe? Ooh, that's smooth. Yeah, just like Renee was saying on the live on Wednesday. Anytime you introduce something into a pen, it becomes weak at that point. So you got to treat it real nicely. They won't even turn that stuff. Nobody returned your. Oh, that's where you lost it. Oh, that is sad. They probably picked it up and didn't even know what it was. I must have missed that in the other where you lost it at. I am sorry to hear that. You see how sticky that paint is? It grips the tip there. Yeah, look at that big chunk right there. That's going to be gorgeous when we turn that out. And there's lots of dragon scale on this end here. Okay, now we've left this one pretty fat. Good blank, right? Yeah, ends up at a 0.8 when it's fully rounded. Very nice. And we'll turn it down a little bit, and then we'll be very gentle with this puppy. All righty. Baseball bat ends. We know that. 0.56. Let's see. Purple and green Fordite. I don't think we'll have to do some. We'll see how this one turns out. We'll see what design brings out the Fordite the best. And the paint is very soft. So I take these very slow. I remember the very first Fordite I did. It came out awful. Literally, I feel like I'm shaving off. Oh, you're working on a dragon right now. Very nice. Hello, Jess. We're doing your pens. We did one already. The wooden one came out very gorgeous. If you rewind a little bit, we even put it on the leopard scope. This will be the second one we're doing. Okay, we're down to 0.6, so we're getting there little by little. And we'll leave this a little fat, and I'll show you why. But I think I've shown most people why. But to get the perfectly fine lines, you have to leave it a little fat and sand it down to the final thickness. She's rewinding. Okay, we're down to 0.58, a little bit more to go. All right, that should be about where we want to end. It should be a little fatter than 0.56. Yep, perfect. And you can see, I'll show you on the leopard scope how jagged they are and then how we're going to finish them up. It's a pretty cool transformation. And because these are Fordite, and the Fordite goes all the way to the end, we make these baseball bats a little fatter this way to get the support they need. Because there's paint, and paint is very soft. And I don't want it to break off somehow. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Let me turn the heat down in this place. Because right now it feels like 75. And that's too hot. Yeah, it says 72. Feels like 80. Let me turn my fan on here. Just blow the air behind me. That'll feel nice. All right, so what we got going over here on this side is a lot of topographical stuff on this side and sort of nice and side Fordite on that side. But this is going to look gorgeous when we're done. This is all dragon scale right here. Okay, nice and slow. Okay, this one here is 0.58, just a tiny bit more to go. That's going to be gorgeous. It's going to look like a map that you'd go hiking with in the mountains. All right, that's going to look really neat when we're done. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do in the middle. So we got this dragon scale here, and that's going to look gorgeous when we're all done and polished. Then we got this map here. So we really want to, we're probably just going to have to do like a viewing window here. Let's see where we're at here. We'll turn it real down here. A little bit over 5 1/4, so we'll take it right about there. That's our center. It's almost going to be like single pane window. Let's see, that is an inch and 7/8 from the end. Inch and 7/8 from the end. Perfect. All right, here we go. This is going to be neat. Little speed on it here. That's smooth. All right, now that we got the ramps built, we can just slowly smooth it out. And this is super soft. A lot of Fordite in this plank. Definitely got your money for sure, Jess. Yes, ma'am. Isn't that awesome? But that thing came out great. Just great. All right, now we're going to take this one and I'm going to go show it to you on the leopard scope and turn the blower off. We're all done doing that. And I'll show you as you're turning it, you get these little jagged edges. See how they're all jagged? That would make a very ugly pen. Now, when you compare this to when we're done, so I left this one a little bit fat so that as we sand it down, they become razor sharp lines. See that? How jagged they are? Only way you can turn it. Can't help that. But look at that. That looks like it's bent, but it's actually round. Look at that. What an optical illusion. That looks like it's creased right there, but it's perfectly round. I love this stuff. It's too cool. This was a Zap 3D design, Zach Parrish. Let me get back to this one here. There we go. Let me get rid of all this stuff here. All right, let's get her spinning. We don't have to go fast on this one. All right, blower is off. Let me get my sanding block. In this, you can't push too much on a Fordite blank. The reason is the paint, the layered paint is very flexible and will actually bend like a hot dog. And it'll start wobbling on there. So you have to be real careful with the Fordite. And everybody's been here. We've had Fordite break, separate, and we've had to glue pieces back in, that kind of stuff. So it's a fun medium, but you got to really treat it nicely. And you can see how soft it is because as I push the sanding sponge against it, it wants to stop it. That's how grippy that Fordite is. And all the other pen turners doing the exact same thing. I'm not doing anything unique, new, whatever. We all have to deal with it and learn to turn these beauties. You just get to see the mistake if I make it. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jess, you've got your money's worth in this blank here. And it's good Fordite. I love the dragon scale on one end and then the big chunk of straight on the other. It's going to be gorgeous when we're done. I mean, they're all going to be gorgeous. You guys buy great blanks, so my job is to just not screw them up. And I can hear the blank from the roughness to the smoothness. It actually makes noise. Tighten it up just a hair. The other thing about Fordite, these little pins right here that are pushing in, it's pushing in against a very soft medium. So I don't drill the holes too deep on a Fordite blank, and you can see how deep they are already because it's pushing on the Fordite, and the Fordite is soft. They require so much concentration. If I had to do 15 Fordites in a day, I would do 2 a day for a week. Which message did I miss, Jess? Let me go over here and look at the screen. Yeah, look at the chat here. Let's see.
Can't believe how much for
The Fordite, the hybrid, and the red-green hybrid. Red-green resin rather than. Are those the messages I'm supposed to read, Jess?
That's a minute ago. Because it's 8:03, Dad.
Oh, 803 to 802. Yeah, that was probably it. Yep, Zach was the caster. Yeah, let's see. Tell mommy where's her mic at? I see her reading stuff, but I don't know where her mic is. Was that it, Jess? Oh, you won them as a giveaway. Nice.
And if you pack some face, I got Donald Trump to make that video. But my niece broke its skeptical. I'm not coming.
Very good.
Big things I'm coming.
Uh-oh. So she doesn't believe you after all those years of lying to her?
Yeah.
Kevin goes to Idaho for the annual Costello Pearson football party. And Kevin's sort of an uncle to John's kids, John Pearson, who's been his friend for a long time. And they always lie to the kids saying, yeah, Uncle Kevin's not coming this year. But I think the oldest daughter's getting old enough now where they don't believe him when they lie to him like that. Yep, she is a teenager now. Yep. We got them all. Check Jess's messages. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I read them, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to decipher. Jess Carey's checking your messages. Make sure I'm not missing anything you need done. Yep, we saw that, how much Fordite's in there. Ooh, looking better already. Look at that.
Okay, that hybrid is stunning. Thank you, Tim. Ooh,
yeah, she came in a little bit late, so she had to go back and see her first pen. Yeah, if we're missing anything, Jess, let us know.
The Fordite's a hybrid and the red-green hybrid.
Oh, she won those in a giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is that right, Jess? Those 3 pens you won in a giveaway?
I think so. It's Zach's thing.
Yeah, Zach did this one.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's awesome. I think that was the message, hopefully.
That's the one I can see. The caster, I think that's it.
Okay, I think we're caught up. Yep, she says, yep, we're caught up.
Yeah, there's 3 more over there. Hello, hello, hello.
We got it all now. That's good.
Yay.
That's good.
Yay.
Man, this thing is going to be gorgeous.
Here's the someday. I'm the cobbler's child. So someday you turn this for me. This is a bad one.
Because you don't have any pens, right?
No, I do not.
Yeah, she has no pens.
I'm like the kid that
It's so
remember when you were
sad.
kids and you told your parents, I don't have any toys. That's me. I have no pens. So I have no kits either. Yes, 2 specialty Rapture resins. One was the gemstones, which finally arrived. I was doing cartwheels when that got here. But Dan over at Rapture was in contact with me the whole time, so I knew exactly where it was. He
They
was
were
having
tracking it
delays.
down the miles.
Yeah, he kept telling me he's having delays. He didn't forget me. And then the green one, I saw that and I fell in love with it. It was sent to us, or I'd seen it actually. I had actually seen it on one of his pictures, and I'm like, oh, I like that green. And so I ordered 3 of them. And I do one for a model in case anybody wants one in the future. And then I had one sold and I had one more. So since Jess had waited for the gemstones, I asked her if she was interested in this specialty one. And she was.
She was.
She waited a long time for her gemstone. I think
Yeah.
the longest from anybody that when I got
There he is, the blank picker.
Yes, I am. So if there's anything you see and you miss, or you see something on a live or in a photo, please let us know, because we have great relationships with all the casters, and we can, or sometimes they're ours, definitely can do remakes at any time. And if I have to buy additional ones, then other people benefit. So don't ever hesitate to write to leopards@leopardlw.com. And that way
She will hook you up.
let's put that up there so people can know where to reach us. Most people know, but some people are new. There we are at the bottom of the screen, just right there, and just kind of put in the subject and let us know what you need or what you want.
So yeah, we had Renee with Diamond Pen Pal and Blanks by Diamond DPP. I think it's Blanks by DPP and
Yes.
Diamond Pen Pal on the live on Wednesday. She was a fabulous guest. You guys bought some goodies from her. And let me tell you, it was good that she got in the game, because it never hurts, because there's so many blank makers out there. They're so busy right now because you guys, and there's 10,000 other people that aren't here, are just crazy busy. And of course, it loads up all the pen turners too. I was talking with Stacy Travis, probably told y'all this one time. She sent me a photo of her shop. She goes, because I told her I'm a couple months behind, and she says, "Oh, I'm years behind."
Hey,
So,
Catherine. We do a resin mixing each month for our Center of the Leaf
well, she
members.
wants to do her own thing.
She wants to do her own thing.
She wants to do her own thing. So one day, when we get a minute, we're going to have a Catherine Hauserman special time, and she's got ideas for how she wants to mix
Oh,
a
okay.
particular blank. And you know what she could do is, we could mix up 5 of them for her, and she could get a piece of the action of every one of them that sells.
Yeah, you can
Because
do
it's
that.
her design. People
Yep.
could buy into the Catherine Hauserman collection.
collection. That sounds like
But I'll
like
bet
a
you there's
really
going to be some orange in there.
yeah, just a little.
It
Just a little. Yeah, that sounds like a really ritzy thing. The Catherine Hauserman collection.
does. It sounds very, very, I got to have one. Like they're going to sell it in Dusseldorf
I bet
on
you
the
it's
Beverly
gonna,
Hills Drive there.
I bet you it's gonna go with a Chuck Pinson.
Hey, Catherine, have you ever been to Dusseldorf?
Yes, your own decisions. I remember us talking about that, and I forgot that we were going to do that. So
Yeah, you should message her on the side and see how she
yeah,
wants to put that together.
I'll line that up with you, Catherine, and see what. But we have some little bit of catching up to do because we've been gone most of the month. So let us catch up for a couple weeks, and then we'll line up a date, maybe in February.
Yeah, isn't that right, Jess? The Catherine Hauserman collection.
It sounds really ritzy. I just like the way that has a ring to it. Yes, I went to Dusseldorf.
So they got that street there in Dusseldorf downtown, and it's like being at Beverly Hills.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just
Dang.
looking for anything that still needs finish, but it's all looking really good.
It's purple.
Look at this dragon scale here. That's insane.
Look at that purple. I'm
That
just
is
saying.
smooth as can be. Okay, I think we're ready for the leopard scope now.
Uh-oh. That means I need to step away because I'm in the way of the leopard.
No,
scope.
there's a ridge that needs sanding right there.
Okay.
Yep. Because right here in this ridge right here, it's just missed a little bit of scuff in there. So we will start from the lowest
To the highest. Go down or step away.
and I follow a piece right in here. Just needs a little aggressiveness to get rid of that sharp edge. Yeah, is that great, Joe and Jess? This thing is hot, I'm telling you. Just got a little tweaking to do right here and down into this little
Very
groove
nice.
here.
There's a couple of weeks ago, Troy Shipley at Unbelievable Blanks had a whole bunch of Fordite, and I just couldn't resist myself. I couldn't decide, so I figured I'd look at them up close and then decide which one I like. Probably be more than
It's
one.
feeling very nice right there. Smooth as silk on the ends. A little bit right here. There's some little rough spot, and I don't know if that's right there. Let's see, what is that? Oh, it's a little piece that fell out right there. So we'll sand that down because we don't want to feel any.
That's has a message for it. Look at it.
Yes, that's exciting. 2 leopard scope worthy pens. That's awesome. So these sanding blocks I use when I have to get into tight places or that I want to take something that's pretty rough and get a really nice edge on it. That feels good right there. So that, and they're foam, so they sort of conform to the shape. You know what I'm saying? Getting very sticky because it's paint. Likes to stop. And I do use them on the writing pens as well, to do some shaping at the end, because I leave my pens a little fat and use more labor to sand it down smooth, because as you're turning, you're sort of making ridges in the wood. So I leave it fat and then sand it down with a super 80 or 120 grit sanding block, and then it makes a super smooth thing there. Super smooth pen. Where do you see these sharp lines underneath the microscope? You'd be like, wow. And that's what really makes the Fordite kick, is those super sharp lines. Tighten it up just a little bit. And again, you could thank the car painting manufacturers for making that gorgeous layers of paint and chipping them off and selling them into the market. Because without those folks, we wouldn't have this gorgeous layered paint. Whether they're painting garbage trucks, tractors, cars, or motorcycles, doesn't matter, or tractor trailers. Oh, that looks much better. There's not that dark groove in there now. Okay, time for the leopard scope. Let's see. Okay, are you ready? Everybody raise your hand if you're ready. I'm not sure we're ready. Here we go. Now, this paint right there is metallic paint. That's why it'll look a little jagged, even though it's super sharp lines. There's this piece here that looks like it's got a divot in it, but it is round. And here comes the dragon scale. That metallic paint in there is gorgeous. Beautiful. I love that stuff. All right, let's get us a gemstones on there. The Righteous Gemstones, just like that HBO show. John Goodman is the head preacher and all those other crazy people that are his sons, daughters, and wives. If you haven't seen it, it's a riot. All right, let's make it round. Yeah, absolutely, everybody. Absolutely. Why is that not focused? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Must have had a piece of something on the lens that is the focus part. All right, let's see what it looks like. All nice and round. Okay, we have more baseball bat ends, 0.56. Another artist choice. So we got her I Dream of Jeannie. She needs some vases, but I think this one will make a killer vase blank. This will be awesome. .65, still a little fat. .58, almost there. We'll leave this a little fat because there's some glitter right there. So we'll sand that down to where it needs to be. Let's go to the other end now. I really think Rapture Resins has cornered the market on glitter. If glitter starts trading like gold, that's because Rapture Resin and Dan have bought it all up and cornered the market. Might be worth more than Bitcoin. You know, Jess, we've got to put together a list of all the center turnings. Because I have this list right here, but I have to add stuff to the bottom that's not on there. Now let's see how we're doing here. 0.60 over here, we're at a 0.578. That'll sand down. Got to take a little more off of this one here. All right, we're going to do Morse code on this one because it looks really good on this blank. Let's see, 5 1/4. There's the middle. And then we got to get our, we need 2 big bumps on there. Right about like that. Tighten that baby up. And make some lines. There we go. Yeah, Jess, I can tell there's metallic glitter in here. It is seems to be more grabby than the plastic glitter. Which tool are you talking about, Lawrence? This one? I'm not sure if I looked up fast, Lawrence, to know which tool I was using when you asked the question. The stretchy one. Oh, this is called a divider. This one happens to have 7 points on it, but you can buy dividers with different things. Look on Etsy or Amazon, whatever your favorite flavor is. Let's get the diaper here. Yeah, it'll be a while before we get all the pen, because, you know, I think Sarah Ann was working on that one time. Not sure if we gave her enough support or where she ended up, but she's a pretty good digital artist as far as I could tell. And she's like, I can do it for you. I'm like, great. Because I certainly don't have the skills or the time to do it. Carrie's going to love this because that means I have to turn her of what she doesn't have, a pen with every center design. And she's like the cobbler's kids. She has no pens. And see, Lawrence, what I'm doing now is I'm using the very rough sanding block because this big glitter needs a bit of sanding down. You don't want to finish it too thin because it'll leave holes in the resin where the glitter came out. So I leave it a little fat, and then I come in and sand it down to where I need it to be so I don't have those holes. And don't ask me how I know that. Actually, you can ask me, but it's obvious. I went too far and ended up with holes and had to fill them in. This is easier. Don't make holes. That's the key. Yeah, made a lot of mistakes is what that's called, Lawrence. I make less mistakes now, but we still do a couple of them now and again. All right, now I just go for the feel. Still a little rough because I'm using 80 grit sandpaper, but there's no holes and it feels pretty smooth. We just have to sand it down to where we need it. Got to work on this end right here to get it nice and round. Because as you lose chunks of glitter, they're usually on the edges of these high parts. So you don't want to take those down too far either. So you can sand them down and get them all nice and smooth. Yes, ma'am, Joe. OCD hubby. Is he commenting on my turning and where I should turn better? Is that it? Like I mentioned to the beginning of the the beginning of the broadcast, I'm probably going to start doing a whip and chat, and I'll call it the whip and chat and mental health moment. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I do that on this channel or do it on my other Tim Costello channel and then just tell everybody where to go. But I don't know what the right one to do, the right way to do it is. But it'll just be me whipping and chatting, talking about mental health, core belief structure, subconscious, all that good kind of stuff. We'll just call it the mental health moment or sunshine moment or something like that. All right, we're feeling pretty good there. Don't feel any missing glitter spots. Do it here and for 1 hour. Lots to share, says the bear. Yeah, Lawrence, when I jump into this level of sandpaper here, which is a 320, all of a sudden it just get, silky smooth. That 80 grit, 120 grit sandpaper is just for shaping and rough sanding. Hello, Sarah Ann. She must have heard us talking about her. On the kitchen. Yeah. Sarah, how you doing? Absolutely good things. What else would there be about you, Sarah? I can't think one bad thing. Okay, somebody think of something bad about Sarah. Tell me when you can think of it, because it'll take me a few days. So don't waste your time. I've wood pen blank start shining with 2000 grit. Yeah, you know, when I'm doing a pen, an ink pen, I'll use the Zona paper. And the Zona paper takes it from 600 to 1800 to 3600 to 8000 to 10,600, which is a really weird number, and then to 22,000 grit. Insane. It is super, super fine. Okay, got to get another piece of sandpaper because that one's sort of worn out. Hello, John and Dawn. I'm sure Dawn's chasing right behind. Yeah, Lawrence, and if you figure out a better way to do it, then tell me because I'm still learning. I think you got to do about 10,000 pens before you finally can call yourself a good apprentice or a good journeyman. Hello, Don. I knew you weren't far behind. Just knocked my stool over. Hello, Will. Welcome back. See, these big glitter ones, they take a bit of sanding. And I just felt a piece of glitter pop out. Look at that piece of glitter right there. See that? That just popped out. I ordered resin. Let's Resin. Nice. That's good stuff. I got stuff from them, Catherine. Some of my molds. I ordered some ultraviolet resin from them. Yeah, I like that company, Let's Resin. All right. Take it up one step now. Yes, sir. Move to the finer grits. You got it. Good resin, and I have mica. Oh, you gonna start making some blanks or some molds, or what do you got, Catherine? Very exciting. Wear gloves. Wear gloves in. I bet you got some orange mica powder, didn't you? Nice. Be careful, Catherine. You're going to get addicted. It's so much fun. Absolutely. If you have urethane, low VOC resin, Catherine, you probably don't need a mask, but you also don't want to get any in your mouth. So just in case there's a burp in one of the things, or you stir it and it flips up on your face, I would recommend a mask just to keep it out of your mouth. It won't kill you, but it'll taste terrible. And gloves just to keep it off your skin, because I don't know how sensitive you are to it. I don't wear gloves anymore because I have found that I am not sensitive to that resin, the urethane resin, at all. Unless resin has a number up, you don't have to go to KN95. It's just keeping stuff off your face that you might splash while you're stirring. That's all. But I don't wear a mask or gloves or anything now because I'm getting pretty good at it. But I have flipped a little in my mouth. That's why I'm so weird. Ooh, that's feeling nice. Dang. For what, Sarah? What am I knocking on wood for? Now, Catherine, there are some epoxy resins out there that will literally gag you to the ground. You don't want those. But if you're getting it from Let's Resin, it's either going to be an ultraviolet resin, ultraviolet activated, or it's probably going to be a urethane resin. And urethane resins, especially from Alumilite, are extremely zero VOC, which is volatile organic compound. That stuff you do not want to breathe. But all the stuff I use has almost no odor. I'm getting good at not getting something on my face, Sarah Ann. I'm getting good at stirring it. Yeah, I shouldn't get so bold, should I, right? All right, Jess, are you ready? But you're right, Sarah. You're right. Woo! That is leopard scope ready there. We got to look into those little globules of metallic glitter. Sarah, I'm with you, sister. I'm with you. 100% with you. Okay, here we go. Let's just get a quick glance of this under the digital microscope. Here we go. Yes, that one is very light reflective. And you can see how smooth we got it by the reflection of the light. I love that little swirly blue stuff amongst that ghost white. That looks so cool. Great glitter in that. Super great glitter. Hey, Connie, how you doing? They do look like laser blades, and every once in a while, it feels like a laser blade. What am I? Why can't I say that? A razor blade when you're sanding and one pops off, like that one that was laying on that piece of sandpaper there. You can feel it come off, and luckily, the sandpaper was between me and the blank, because I have taken those in the finger before. I'm going around pretty quick. They're pretty unforgiving. Okay. Let's make this one round here. I'm doing very well, Connie. Good to see you. Oh, thank you for the camera. All I'm doing is rounding, so you haven't missed anything yet. Appreciate that, Joe. Welcome in, Amelia and Amber Vaughn. I saw that name pop up on there. Thank you, Connie, for the reminder. I wouldn't have much of a channel without you guys. We'd be looking at a chunk of wood all night. All right, very smooth. Very smooth. All right, so this is what this one's going to look like. Jess, got any ideas for a turning in the middle? I'll work on the baseball bat ends, and if you can think of one, go for it. It's going to be a gorgeous blank. I love the ghosting that they have in the mica, in the filler holes. I got to tell you, it feels so good to turn. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'll be turning all day. No podcast, nothing. Just turning in the shop all day long. And I bet you Carrie makes me squeak in a pen or two for her. She's probably in there plotting right now. Now, I'll tell you what. Here's what I love about Rapture Resin blanks when he does them like this. This is not a 3D printed blank. Oh, restraints. Yeah, that'll look pretty good, Jess. Absolutely. But this is a mold that's poured like we do the dragons, where you pour the green and you pop it out and then you pour the diamond pattern. So it's all resin. So the only turning charge is a square blank, not square with hybrid and plastic and stuff in it. And it turns beautifully. I love Rapture Resins just for that alone. In fact, these are probably some of my favorite Rapture resin blanks. Just for that reason. Okay, 0.58. A little bit of skinnying to do, and we'll go to the other end. She is the sneaky leopard after all. That is true. Ooh, that's smooth. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, let me just get this tightened up here on the end. Do a measurement, make sure I got the finger holds dialed in. 0.56, 0.55, very close. It's 1/100th of an inch off. Couldn't even tell. She would like some restraints, which I think will look killer on this plane. So you guys can whisper from a distance. There's our center. And we will do, let's see. So we will do 3 restraints, which means I have to have 4 dives. So it's going to be these 4 points I'm looking at. Probably about right there. We'll tighten this up. There we go. So see, if I want 3 restraints, I need 4 digs. So if anybody hasn't had the chance yet, let me recommend a video to you. It's on Tammy's channel, Diamond Painting with NMD. And I believe it was yesterday's show. She had Ditzy on as a guest. And Ditzy is a survivor and still struggling with what's called CPTSD or complex PTSD. And it stems from childhood abuse. and she tells an absolutely beautiful but heart-wrenching story about her upbringing and survival. It is A+ listening, and it will move you because she's still trying to survive, still trying to make it, you know. But it is the thing that I help people with in my hypnosis business. We help them get rid of the results or the programming from that CPTSD. You will absolutely love it. You will not waste it. You don't need to watch the whole podcast because it sort of drifts into other topics at the end, but Tammy doesn't say a word nearly for her whole story, and she tells it beautifully, and she starts from very young. I even sent her a message afterwards. I sent her the lyrics. I sent Ditzy the lyrics to Fix You by Coldplay and a video that Chris Martin, the Coldplay main singer, is singing it with Jacob Collier, who's a genius British musician. You will very much enjoy that story. And here's what's sad about that story. It is not a unique story. Ditzy is a very special person, as are every single one of us. But sadly, I hear that almost exact same story in different iterations 2 or 3 times a week. So please check out that story, and I promise that you will enjoy it. Well, it's not entertaining, but it certainly is eye-opening. And if you want to know why people have anxiety and depression and procrastination and self-destructive behavior, that will let you know how and why. And I'll be covering some of those topics in my mental health moment as we get that little podcast going, or that little whipping chat, if you will. I'm going to be working on Diamond Art Club's Dazzles, and I'll do one every mental health moment. Because my whole goal in life is to help as many people as I can heal from that. And by the way, they do all the work. I just hold their hand through the hypnosis and the clearing of all that trauma. Anyway, it's sort of a downer topic. I don't want to get all down, that kind of thing. But man alive, what a story. Whew. And that's on Tammy's page, Diamond Painting with NMD. But we're turning pens, having fun tonight. And Jess, this one's going to pop your eyeballs too. This is going to be gorgeous. Okay, I need another piece of sandpaper because that one's all worn out. Ooh, that's smooth. All right, that feels good. On to the next one. My TV isn't flashing anymore. I wonder if it went and I'm just in heaven now. Turning pins. The TV blinked me up. It's a great green, by the way, Jess. Good pick. My goodness. To me, it's sort of between a pine and a Kelly or emerald mixed in there somewhere. Okay. Let's get out the moo juice here. All right, here we go. All polished up. Abso-freaking-lutely. Look at the shimmer of that ghosting in that. I think it's like a ghost white or a ghost purple or a mix. Got to look at that in the leopard scope because that looks pretty cool. Look at that ghosting in there. Oh my goodness, I love it. It looks sort of like mother of pearl, doesn't it? Look at that blue one right there. That blue little diamond that's left. Looks like a jewel, doesn't it? Another one on that side too. Man, we must got that right in the center. Nice. There you go. Or abalone. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Abalone. Even think about that. All right, this is going to be vases here because this is a great looking blank. Look at the swirly in that. Man alive. All right, blower on. Here we go. Thank you, Lawrence. Oh, yeah. Good job, babe. She's all over me tonight. Got to do good. Yeah, it turned out gorgeous, Jess. Sometimes we do it just right. Absolutely, Catherine. That'll be awesome. All right, we're going baseball bat, 0.56, and vases. .60, a little bit more to go. Okay, 0.56. Beautiful. On to the other end. All right, that's looking good. One last measurement on the finger holds, on the money, on the money. Beautiful. I don't know why I grabbed the bottle of polish. That wouldn't lubricate very well. There's definitely some green in here. I think it's mostly in the center with some swirling out to the edges. A little more green on this end than on this end down there. But it is coming out the edge. Very nice. All right. Everybody still out there? Whipping and chatting, whipping and working, lurking and working, however that goes. My mic working? Yeah, my mic's working. Good. Feeling good. Christina C's been lurking. Welcome in, Christina. Glad you're here. On her last row of Sabrina the Snow Leopard. Oh, nice. She's working on a desk counter got from Amazon. Very good. Oh, what did I miss from Catherine? I guess all the comments are just whipping right on by. Well, we're glad you're here, Christina. Keep on lurking and working. All right, and now the polish. Man, this thing is silky smooth. There we go, all wiped off. Oh, there's some like green in that glitter. Oh, you know what I'm seeing is that, oh, this is cool. We're going to have to go to the microscope for that. Is there a scratch there that I didn't get out? Yeah, right there on that on that high spot. Let me check this one. That one's good. That's good. That's right there. Just right here on that high spot there. All the way around. Yes, I certainly can do that, Jess. That's going to look much better. You probably would never see it, but I saw it. Can't leave here with a scratch in it. It's a scratch that goes all the way around, so it would look like it's supposed to be there. And I guess it is supposed to be there because I put it there with the carving knife, but I don't want it to be there after I'm done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, ma'am. You may never see it, but I will. You know what's funny is I see defects after we ship them and they put a picture of them up or do a video. I'm like, oh crap, I see a scratch. No one else sees it, but I see it. I wish I'd have seen it earlier. All right, here we go. And this one's got some really good, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's got a ghosting in the green, and that might even be some kind of violet or purple in there. There's definitely green on this end, more violet-y or purple on that end, and more green or clear on this one. That is cool. Let's check it out in the leopard scope. It's going to be a little dusty because of my fat hands, but you'll see what it's doing. Look at that. Ooh. There's the green. A little bit of that purple or violet ghosting in there. There's the green end. And again, you know how it is, guys. 1,000 times better in person. There's that violet. See that pink, violet, purple, whatever that is? It's sort of clear with a little bit of that ghosting mica in there. And it looks cool. I don't know how these guys figure out all these cool colors. So there's the green or clear and the pink ghosting. That is wicked keen, as they say in Maine. Okay, let me pull all the bushings out. And then we'll do a all-in-one frame kind of thing. All right. Let me go to the desk. Let's see. I think is it this one here? Yeah. There you go, Jess. Full light. Little dusty because of my hands, but they'll get all buffed up and polished. Got an iDream Genie with the hybrid wood in there. Vases, the viewing dome or single pane window, 3 restraints, and Morse code. Absolutely gorgeous. There you go. There you go. You are welcome. Absolutely welcome. Let me put this back over to there. Not that we're going to go there anymore tonight. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Yes, they are gorgeous and all unique. And that's the good thing is, you know, now we do have one customer that loves one particular turn, and they want that turn on every single pen, which we do. And it still looks great. but she finds it very comfortable in her hand for that particular thing. So anyway, appreciate y'all being here tonight. Look for us again tomorrow night, already scheduled. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I love that, Lawrence. Wowza. Jess's eyes are completely smoked. That is our goal. That is for sure. And thank you, Christina, for that kind comment. And Jess, you are so absolutely welcome. Everybody have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow. And look for some premieres tomorrow. Got a lot of work to do. Bye-bye.